Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Ellie Stewart and today I would like to go for another episode for this playlist of living alone and not how to not feel lonely. The last video that I shared with you on this playlist, it was about dancing. And I had so much fun doing that video. And I found out that I really need to have this song or the music to just willing to just have that energy to dance. I tried, after doing that video, I tried few other songs that I used to dance with a lot when I was at the college, but it didn't work because it was not as strong as that particular song was. So I guess I will have to find and wait for a new song that will just hit me. I need to dance. And then I will share with you and dance with you again. But until then, let's go with this episode where I would like to remind you that when you are feeling lonely, just know and remember that you are never, ever, ever alone. You have God always with you. At any time, you can just talk with Him. And but you have to call Him. That will be more effective. It will be more personal because He is with you all the time. But when you call Him, it makes it better. So I hope you do talk with Him more and more often and more about anything, because He knows already, but He likes to hear from you too. So just talk with Him. And if you are not a believer, then in Japan they believe that our ancestors, they are all watching and over the person. So if you do a very quick math, you will see that you have almost close to 1 million people in your ancestry watching you and being with you. Because if you do your parents here, and then you have your parents' parents, and then you have your parents' parents' parents, and you will see that there will be a lot of people in your ancestor looking after and watching over you, loving you. So again, you are not alone at all. But one thing is knowing that you are not alone, and another thing is feeling lonely, because this is completely different. And especially when you are living alone and it is not your choice, really. I remember when I first got my first tiny little studio apartment that I rent, I was so happy with that. Oh my goodness. I was really jumping around the whole little tiny living room, and then unboxing things, and setting, placing all my little stuff, and trying to make it homey. I was so happy with that place. And but that was my choice because I really wanted to live alone. And that is one scenario. And another one completely different is when you were living with someone, and this someone just left for some circumstances. And that's what happens to me. So I'm living alone, and sometimes I feel lonely, but most of the time I just keep myself busy, very, very busy. And now that I have this YouTube channel, it's very hard to feel lonely, because I have so many friends, new friends that I made, very dear new friends. And but sometimes in the car, or when I'm driving, or at night before going to sleep, sometimes I feel lonely. But I feel lonely when I focus on that. When Todd passed, my sister, she's so awesome. Is the best sister that I could ever ask for. She found this grieving group, and we went together. And I think I went only for one session, but that session was very helpful. I've learned that one lady was sharing with us that she lost a loved one, and but she had things, responsibilities to fill, and she had other commitments that she has to take care of. So she decided to just reserve 1 hour of her day to just feel condensedly all that emotions, the sadness, that maybe little anger, the sorrow, that doubt, the loneliness, and the pain of missing that person. So she condensed that in that hour, and then she said to herself, okay, I took care of you, now let's go to what I have, other things that I have to take care of. And then she went to work, and then she went to take care of the house, her family, or whatever she had to ahead of her. And that was very enlightening. I found that very interesting because the first tendency that we have when we are in a situation of suddenly, by not our choice, being alone, it's difficult not to drag the whole thing throughout the entire day, and the next day, and the next day, and so on. It's very difficult. If you are not careful, you will be dragged into that bad cycle very easily. And when she did that, she just took care of it, and it is taken care of. She acknowledged that. And her heart also, okay, I know that I'm taken care of, so, and I know that tomorrow at the same time I will be taken care of. Now I'm free to go move on to do other stuff that I need to do. So this is the tip that I would share with you. And know that you can always talk with God. Even if you don't believe in God, just find some angel or someone imaginary. Create one. Your grandma, just create one. Stick with that image or that person and talk with that. And but if you can accept that God is here with us always in such a loving way, talk with Him. He will love to hear from you and talk with you. He is always with you, listening and feeling all your feelings. But when you call Him, it's a completely different experience. And He loves that. So this is my tip for today, to not feeling lonely. No, not feeling lonely. And if you could also put a journal after doing this 1 hour session or whatever time frame that you choose to do this feeling lonely session. Just change immediately after that. Do something that you really enjoy. If you enjoy social media, going through Facebook or anything, if you like reading magazines, books, or listening to music, or watching movie, whatever you like, just do that right after you had that time frame to take care of your lonely heart. Just do that, please. Because if you don't, you drag that feeling throughout your entire day. You have to give it an enclosure. Okay, this is done. Let's go to the next one. And then just jump into your next activity. I hope this helped you. And yes, leave your comment if you think that it didn't work for you, or yeah, let me know. I do hope that it helps you. And I hope you all have a beautiful day, full of blessings, and talk with God more and a lot. He will love that. Thank you again, and see you on my next video. Bye now.